Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is VIBIN. So in today's video, we are going to talk about very crucial and very important point or very important question I would say that is asked in every interview, and that is what is your salary expectation? This question seems very much easy and very much obvious, isn't it? The answer is very much simple. That is what you would think, right? The answer is no, this is not that simple. If it was that simple, this video wouldn't have existed. So from a person who has an experience of giving hundreds of interview and also have taken thousands of them, this would be a very useful video for you. I would be giving you few points, few tips where you can crack this part, where you can know what exactly to say, what exactly you can answer. And obviously there is no one simple answer for this, but there would be different answers based on different scenarios. All these scenarios and all these points I would be discussing in today's video. So whenever you tackle this question, whenever you've been asked this question that what is your salary expectation, first point that you need to remember is to have a practical expectation. If you are someone new, you are a fresher, you are a new joiner, or you are applying for an analyst post, in the analyst post you cannot demand a salary that is meant for a manager. You should have that much of practicality, you need to have that much of clarity that what is your designation that you're applying for and what would be the package range that would be paying for these kind of jobs. Here many people put on unrealistic figures, unrealistic number that is completely not related to what position they're applying for, and this is the biggest mistake that take you off from the job list, that take you off from their tick list. First point should be completely clear that you should be very much practical in what you're demanding, what you're asking. If you're applying for a managerial post, you cannot expect a salary of a VP or a director. You need to know what is the criteria, you need to know what is the practicality. You should be at the ground level, you should smell the coffee, you should know what is the reality. So this brings us to point number 2. How will you know what is the practical salary that you should be demanding? What is the reasonable salary that you should be asking for the particular designation that you're applying for? And the answer is very simple. Before attending any kind of interviews with any kind of company, you need to have a complete background research of the company. You should know what is this package structure, what is the range they would be offering for the current designation or the designation that you're applying for. You can use a site like Quora and Glassdoor. You will have multiple reviews along with the salary they are offering for particular designation, particular role, may it be entry level analyst or may it be a VP, AVP. All these comments, all these reviews are already there online. So fortunately we are living in a digital world and we have access to all these things, so you can completely research on this company. If it's a reputed company, if it's an MNC, definitely you will find these details online. And this is exactly the second point, that you need to do a complete research of what salary range they are offering for the role that you're applying to. Obviously there won't be a fixed salary that they would be offering for this designation or any kind of designation. There would always be a range, a lower range and higher range. So you should self-assess yourself and you should know where do you sit in this range. For example, for an analyst level, they are offering a salary range of 20,000 to 30,000. You should know where do you sit. You sit at 20,000, do you sit at 25,000, or you sit at a higher range of 30,000. So if you think that you sit at a higher range of the salary, for example, you are eligible for 30,000, the higher range of this current role that you're applying for, then you should be able to justify yourself. You should be able to show them what exactly you possess, that you demand this kind of salary, you demand a higher level salary of the current designation. And along with this, you should demand 5 to 10% more of what they are actually offering at higher range. For example, if they are offering 30,000 as a higher range of this current designation that you are applying for, you should ask for 33 or 35,000, so that at last when negotiation part comes, you can lower down your package, you can settle at 29 or 30,000. So I hope you are completely clear on the first 2 points. First is practicality and second is research that you need to do to know what exactly you deserve, to know what exactly the company is offering, to know what practical salary you can ask for. So the third and most important point in this entire criteria is to know at which stage of interview they are asking you this question. Maybe they are asking you it in every stage, so your answer should differ in every stage. So I will cover here the first stage and last stage. If they are asking you this question in the first stage of interview, never ever disclose the exact figure, just go with the flow. Tell them that you are expecting a hike that is relevant to the market, what exactly currently is flowing to the market, may it be 30%, may it be 35%. So never be stringent on this, never be static on this point, give them a big range. So suppose if you're an experienced person and you know in current market 30% is the salary hike that all companies are offering if you're switching between companies, then you should tell them that you are expecting something around 30% to 40% but anything that goes with the company norm, I'm ready to accept that. The reason I'm asking you to be so flexible is because this is the very deciding round of the interview, because this is called as filtering round or elimination round. Because you're not the only one person that is applying for this job. There may be n number of candidates, may it be manager role, may it be VP role. They would have tens and hundreds of candidates lined up. So if you're asking too much of a hike, or if you're asking too much over their budget, they may eliminate in the first round itself. You may not be able to show your skill, you may not be able to prove yourself. So even if there was a slightest chance of you getting selected at a higher bracket or higher salary, that would diminish there itself. So basically what I mean is, this is not the deciding round, or this is not a negotiating round where you need to negotiate your salary or where your salary will be fixed. This is just a round where they need to filter you. They need to understand what exactly salary structure do you fit in. Are you exactly fitting into their budget? Are you exactly fitting into their salary criteria? So here you can go a little bit flexible. You can just say yes or no as per their requirement, as per their need. In the later part, in the final stage, this question would arise again. This question would be asked again by your manager, ops manager, or whoever it is. That would be a negotiating phase, or that would be a final phase where they actually need to know what would be the exact salary that you are asking, or what would be the exact salary they would be paying you. By this time, you would know if your interview went perfectly or it was a mess. As per that, you can start negotiating on that time. So as I said in the point number 2, if you know this is a salary bracket for them, they are paying something around 20,000 to 30,000, and their interview was perfect, the interviewer is completely impressed by you and they would not sort out for the next candidate, then you can ask for a higher range of salary with the justification that you possess this much of skill, you possess this much of experience, you would bring this much of value to the work, and for that you would be needing a healthy compensation, a higher compensation that would suffice a long period of time. So in order to retain the employee for a longer period of time, in order to cut the attrition rate, they would be paying deserving candidate well. If they come to know the candidate they are interviewing is actually worthy enough, is deserving enough, they would actually be gracious and open up their pockets and pay well as per the company norms. So basically in the first round you need to go with the flow, but in the final round you need to stick at your point, you need to sell yourself, you need to show your skill, you need to sell whatever you have to get maximum salary that they are offering. So I hope if you would be keeping this basic point in your mind, you would be having a fantastic interview, you would be getting the highest package that you deserve. Do let me know in the comment section what was your experience with this interview question in the past or present. How did you deal with it and how satisfied you were with the outcome? And did you follow any of the points that is discussed in today's video? So I hope guys this video was helpful for you and fruitful for you. If you liked the video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe the channel. I would be meeting you soon. Till then, take care. Goodbye.